Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. On the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
Release a fantastic video that she's just made, and when you come back to us, we'll have the Mighty Finch doing the songwriter session. So see you in a minute.
the darkness falls. Somewhere in the night I hear my bluebird call. Sometimes in my dreams I see his face again. Seems like only yesterday I find it hard to explain. Well, my heart still aches and my eyes still weep. I cannot hide this pain. Sometimes in my dreams I see his face again. And now he's free, free as a bird. Why can't he see how much this hurts? I feel his touch, as if he's holding me through these lonesome times. One day my bluebird will fly to these arms of mine. Something in the wind just called my name once more, stirring up the memories from the days before. Thought I saw my bluebird soaring high, back to the one he adores. Something in the wind just said goodbye once more. And now he's free, free as a bird. Why can't he see how much this hurts? I feel his touch, as if he's holding me through these lonesome times. One day my bluebird will fly to these arms of mine. One day my bluebird will fly to these arms of mine.
We're good to go. Okay, hello, my name's James. I go by Mighty Finch. So you can find me in all the usual places, Facebook and the likes. I'm going to just play some of my own stuff tonight. I know there's only a few bodies in the room, so we'll just use this as a fun wee session to play a few of my own songs, okay? So this first one, not played in a while actually. It's kind of about when you've not seen friends for a long time. I used to be involved in music quite a lot, and then I've taken a few years away. So it's about kind of how people kind of move and progress through life. Anyway, here we go. Old friends, I miss them. We can't help the chaos that life brings in flashes of lightning, and we spring up to an altar with a priest, a girl, and a ring. And you feel the grip tighten round your finger as you step up to a new home with a picket fence of your own. Oh, 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 oh. Now you found a new love, the products of your blood came growing, then budding to blooming and shooting straight to your heart. So that eternal force blew you apart, and you find yourself waking up one morning where the weeks have turned to months as the sands of time escape your hold. Racing tides begin to simmer, and the moon is going dimmer. All storms pass, and we don't have to fear. That time is containing us, restraining us to a post of barren years. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I ponder my life in a grave of the night, and I sink deep, I can't sleep as I try to dig free out of this tomb, but my weary bones feel so cold. Racing tides begin to simmer, and the moon is going dimmer. All storms pass, and we don't have to fear. That time is containing us, restraining us to a post of barren years. Oh, racing tides begin to simmer, and the moon is glowing dimmer. All storms pass, and we don't have to fear. That time is containing us, restraining us to a post of barren years. Thank you very much. So that song was called Barren. I just realised I didn't even say the name of the song when I started. So yeah, I've kind of recently just got back into making music, so I'm going to try out, that's obviously a very new song as well. I've got some brand spanking new songs today that I'm going to try out. So fingers crossed they kind of work out, and I hope you kind of enjoy them. So last year I moved home. I moved to Coylton, just out the way a wee bit, and so this next song is about that. It's just about Coylton. So I was thinking, what will I call it? So I reckon I'll just call it Coylton. our junk in the back of my car, and we drove to pastures new. We said bye to sound as we traded the smell of fuel for manure, and the greens and blues and browns stole our view. Planted our roots in our new country home, and my thirst began to grow. I longed for a taste of local history, but they closed down the library. My curiosity under lock and key. As we begin new life, our forefathers rest with time. Ancient trees that surround hold wisdom underground, and I will honor that. Took our first trip out to the summer fair, where we posed the seasoned vets. The natives of the land couldn't help but figure out as they caught the scent of youth. And our little baby girl stole the show. Oh, as we begin new life, our forefathers rest with time. Ancient trees that surround hold wisdom underground. As we begin new life, our forefathers rest with time. Ancient trees that surround hold wisdom underground. And I will honor, and I will honor, and I will honor, and I will honor that. Thank you very much. So yeah, you can kind of think of yourselves as my wee guinea pigs. I'm just trying out all this new stuff on you. So
Hello! Hello! Oh, it is very, very, very good to see all your names in the chat. Can you believe it's December? I've developed a slightly twitchy. I'm tired. And I've got a slightly twitchy eye. It's the end of the year twitchy eye that I've got. Anyway, I've got a gin, and yes, that is all neat gin because I need it. Oh, wow. Where do I start? I think the thing is not to start, isn't it? Because if I start, I'll never stop laughing, crying, screaming. Anyway, so I'm not going to start. Let me tell you about tonight. Because obviously it's the beginning of the end, isn't it? The beginning of the end of the year, that's what I mean. And unbelievably, I mean, I just genuinely don't believe another year has gone by. My mind is blown. And to you lovely people, you've been with us all year. Anyway, I looked at the sessions. Remember, what we've been doing this year is, since I went monthly, is been trying to look at the sessions that we've had. So featuring some of the songwriter sessions that we've had. Some months we've had more than others. December was always a funny month because you know, people get other gigs and it's obviously that time of year. But oh, what an interesting group of songwriter sessions we had. A real cross section. And so I thought, right, I'd try to do today is try and show you as much of all of them if I can. And I've downloaded some things, and I've got a bit of news, and I've tried to make it a bit contemporary. Oh, get me. I've tried to find some sort of modern more relevant information. I can barely speak. Anyway, so we've started off the evening with a Katie Cross video, because that was the video that we played at the start of this songwriter session. So if you have just joined us from outer space, or if you've not been here before, Acoustic Bliss was an open mic that we used to run at the Twa Dugs until the pandemic. And we ran it for several years. Well, it ran for many years before that, but we started filming in 2014. Right? In fact, the very first filmed session that we've got a record of was actually the beginning, the very last week in November. There was only one track in that, and then the first week in December 2014 was the first full show. And had so many players, obviously different players every week, but we tried to feature songwriter sessions. And so you have seen already Katie Cross. She did songwriter sessions in blah blah blah, my catalogue, 2018. And I might come back to Katie later, but that was just, you know, she also made some really cracking videos, and if you remember, she won Country Album of the Year in 2021, and that led nicely into the last act. And just to show that things weren't always seamless back in the day, that his titles were upside down. I don't know if you spotted that. So that was the Mighty Finch, James, and first met him at the Firehouse, and he came and blew me away with his voice and his finger picking. Anyway, so we started, and there's been chat. I've managed to use my fat sausage fingers to type some things. So tonight we've got a real cross section. We've got some boys and some girls. We've got sort of bandy things. We've got solo artists. Have we got any duos? Kind of trios. A real smorgasbord of things. Now, so I haven't crafted a beautiful, you know, highs and lows to take you through moods and all of that. I've literally whacked it all in, and I'm just going to see where we go. So I think what we'll do is, I think we'll have something a bit more tippity tappity. So my next act, my next songwriter session was from blip. Oh, weirdly, that was also my next one. It's also from 2018, and well, I don't think I need to blooming talk, do I? Just let's play them, because what is wonderful about December across all those years is just what a cross section of music and people we had in. So shut up, Carol. Let's just play this, and I will try and chat. Oh, sorry, meant to say, Sue, I understand you can watch, but you can't type on your phone. Don't understand that, but welcome anyway. See you in a bit. So that was Binky Blue, Jenny and Jared. And now I think that shortly after this was one of their very sort of fairly early on in their, I don't think they even, I think they gave themselves a name to come to Acoustic Bliss. They'd not long formed as Binky Blue, but Jenny, I think she went to university shortly after this, and so I know that Binky Blue still exists, but there is a different fiddle player, or there was anyway, and because Jenny went away, and Jenny's a local girl. I don't actually know where Jared's from, but Jenny's from sort of Kurt Michael way, Straightney. And first met her when some of you might remember, more remember this, we had a fundraising event in a pub, surprise, in Cross Hill, for, do you remember we had a fundraiser for a little girl who had cancer, and or still had cancer, and we were raising money for her, and her family were going to do respite care, get a house, holiday house for kids like her. And yeah, anyway, fantastic bit of thing. And so that was 2018, that was a songwriter session in 2018. And it makes me very happy to see these songwriter sessions, because we really did have such a cross section. Now there was, if you had glitches, that's actually on the recording. I'm not quite sure what was happening, but you know, all live, amazing, all live, no editing, not that you've noticed anyway. And yeah, here it's blowing a hoodie. It's blowing a hoodie down in Colmanel. They speak differently down there. Yeah, blowing a hoodie, and that means it's quite windy for people who are in the south, although as far as I'm concerned, Colmanel is the south, because it's south of here. And thank you for all your comments about my hat. It was actually, it wasn't a planned wearing, it was because it was bloody cold this afternoon. And anyway, but yes, it's one of my favourites. It's actually it's made by a company called Loud, which apparently doesn't exist anymore. It was very, very 80s apparently. And I used to go out with a bloke whose best friend set up the company, because he went on his travels and he went off to Bali, and he made all this fantastic, obviously not personally, but he did a thing in Bali, and he made all this fantastic like festival clothing, and everything they made was gorgeous. And I've had this hat a long time and I love it. I am the girl cat in the hat. I don't even know how I'm smiling. Honestly, I thought I'll be calm and I'll be cool, and it'll be all lovely, because everything's, but it hasn't worked out that way. And wait till I tell you, I'm not going to go there. We're going to do our nice things. But I've got to say, I think I was quite upbeat and optimistic last month. Oh dear. Anyway, let's have something else. So I think what we'll do is we'll sort of mix our moods. Another player, a lovely player that we had in December. See what the oracle says. December. Oh blimey, this was 2018 was a good year, wasn't it? So anyway, we had this beautiful, I've got two mices. Here we go. Now I have a little plan for this. So we're gonna have this first, right, and then we'll discuss. No, we'll come back. So my last, yeah, no, it's not even my last player from 2018. Oh, but anyway, my last player from 2018 at this point is a female performer who, she only came and played, did the songwriter session once, because I think she also went away to university, and she couldn't come before that because she was too young. So we, tiny little window, and we got her. And I've tried to, the pub was very noisy that night. There was a lot of shouty bloody drunk shouty men in, and sometimes the microphone would pick up too much room noise. So I've had to cut the first song off, but there's a reason for that. Anyway, so I'm gonna play this, and I hope you enjoy it because I bloody love it. Let's see if I can.
This next one is one of the first songs I wrote. Carol very kindly played it in here one night, I think, on a screen. Yeah, so this song's called Hush. So I'm going to do one more. This is another one of my own. I've not played it properly in a while. Okay. So this could go down with a very bad bang, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay. The chords in this song are quite strange, and I always end up with a claw after playing it because I've held my hands in this position. Okay. Deformed child. Right. Okay, here we go. This is either going to be fab or awful. Right. This song's called Messy. This is probably my most depressing because I wrote it at uni. It's about feeling unorganised in all aspects of life, but it seems to be when you go to uni, these things are just heightened because you've got people telling you to read all the books, and I don't want to read all the books. Okay, here we go.
Find some space for me to be. I've been crawling in love since been wanting for me to stay. And I choose to be. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, it's not Cat Atkinson anymore. That! I'm not Cat Atkinson. I am Cat. Girl Cat in the Hat. Let me get rid of that. Now, I've only interrupted because I couldn't change the video over without putting my face in the mix. But, oh, now I was actually quite upset when the next day, after that recording, to hear how much noise there was in the bar. I take it all back. It wasn't all blokes, was it? There was clearly some women in there. And, you know, actually, if you regularly watch the live stream, or even if you go back through the archives, you'll notice that some weeks the room noise is louder than others, and it's not just because some people have got piercing voices, but also, you know, obviously we were setting the gear up every week, and you know, we did our best to set levels, but you know, it varied quite a bit. So yeah, Cat Atkinson. Now, some of you may remember her father, Simon Atkinson. So Simon of the Foundryman's Apprentice. That's right, isn't it? Foundryman's Apprentice. This is his daughter, and this is a few years ago. Did I mention 2018? I think I did. But what a beautiful voice. Now, I didn't know what a beautiful voice she had until what I'm about to show you. I saw, oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, it's not, okay, we might have had a malfunction. Oh, don't give me that. I think we've had a malfunction. Oh my God, all my files have gone. Okay, well, I'm not panicking because I've got a backup plan. One of which would be to swear quite a lot. Let's see if that's worked. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Right. I know what we'll do. We're going to do this, and when I come back, we'll discuss. We'll be calm. It'll all be good.
This is Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair to the tune of Can't Get You Out of My Head. La 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 la. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, cancel him and let him go. Yes, sister. Yes, sister. If a man don't understand you, if you fly on separate beams, waste no time, make a change. Write that man right off your range, rub him out of the roll call and drum him out your dreams. If you laugh at different comics, if you root for different teams, waste no time, weep no more. butterfly strong. Can't fix an egg when it ain't good. You can't fix a man when he's wrong. Can't put a petal back on the flower or sweeten up a fellow when he's turning sour. Waste no time, make a switch. Yes, sister. Yes, sister. La 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 la. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair.
Well, Pauline, she's got me out of a mess, many a mess before now. So that was Pauline Valance, and she wasn't a featured act in December. She was a featured act another month, but can't go wrong with a bit of Pauline. And I had a major crisis. All resolved, it turned out that I'd put all of my files in the bin. And thanks to the wonders of modern technology, and I hadn't, you know, when you dump them digitally, you can get them back out again. So so crisis resolved. So that was in no way seasonal, in any shape or form. In fact, most of tonight isn't seasonal because it's the beginning of December, and I can't be doing with the thought, even the thought of it. Anyway, welcome back. Panic over. So if you can just remember that where we were before the fantastic Pauline Valance, was we were with Kat Atkinson, the delicious Kat Atkinson, and what I was saying to you was that I invited her to come and do the songwriter session because of the video that I'm about to play, and this video and you know, everybody's got different tastes, haven't they, in music, obviously, and you know, something that gets somebody like that doesn't necessarily do the same for all people. But I think only the coldest of hearts could not fail to be slightly warmed by this video. Honestly, it's just, I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it. So we had a little aside whilst I panicked and got stuff out the bin, but let's go back to Kat Atkinson, and who was one of our featured acts in December 2018, and listen to this. You couldn't make it up, could you? Honestly, I can't believe any of you watch. Oh, I've just noticed, by the way, Ruth. Honestly, you've missed nothing. Okay. Right, that's now, this is the third time of introducing this. Just, you know, like, you know the drill. Talk amongst yourselves. I might cry next. Anyway, Kat Atkinson is splendid, and this will make up for everything. It will, I promise.
That's brilliant. So if you get any
us down, pushing us down. Sing me to a sleeping paradise. Cracks when your soul is on fire. Kiss me before the trees light up the sky. Leaves hit the ground, pushing us down. Hush in the water. You can't hear me through the waves. It gets me every time. Just so beautiful, so beautiful. And see, you may not have noticed that when I played the live bit earlier on, she played that, but the ignorant wankers at the bar were talking over it, and so you couldn't feel it. And but when I saw that, I thought, oh, so beautiful. Hush. Calm. For at least 30 seconds anyway. But thank you. So I'm absolutely sure that Kat isn't watching, but Simon might be watching. He sometimes watches on catch up, and wow. Thank you. So oh, we need to do something a bit different now. Right, I know what we're going to do now then. So I have still got stuff to tell you, but it's not all it's not all disappointing. Disappointing. It's not that. It's actually there's some very good news. There's some things to look forward to. There's some things you might even want to do, and there's still some music. So if you recall, we're doing December sessions over the life of the live streams, and oh, for God's sakes, this is another from 2018. It's an accident, right? Anyway, it was a cracking year, so let's change the mood slightly. And now this next act is a voice that I love, right? I love the voice and this voice has also made me cry. In fact, I think that was the first or second time I heard him play. Made me cry for very different reasons. But here, have some of this.
First I'll play some guitar for you.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. Gordon's been around my open mics for a wee while now. I managed to scare him into leaving a couple of years ago, so I'm quite proud of that. Right. I know that I had a set list put down and I forgot what the hell it was, so let's just make it up as we go along.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long year, stole many a man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure the pilot washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guessed my name. And what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I was around St. Petersburg when I saw it was time for a change. I killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I hold a tank at a general's rank while the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank. Yeah, pleased to meet you, hope you guessed my name. Now what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I'm Roman Queen, while your kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the gods they made. They shouted out who killed the Kennedys, when after all, it was you and me. So allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, and I'll lay traps for the troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Yeah, pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. And what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Again. If all the cops were criminals and all the sinners saints, his head is tails, just call me Lucifer, 'cause I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy, have some taste. Unusual unpolities, or I'll lay your soul to waste. Pleased to meet ya, hope you guess my name. Yeah, and what's puzzling you is the nature of nature. Hope you guess my name. Oh yeah. And what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Come on, everybody. Keep it going. What's my name, honey? What's my name, darling? What's my name? You're the one to blame. Once more. What's my name, honey? What's my name, darling? What's my name? Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. And what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Thank you very much for joining in. That was fun.
Fazzy Faz, and now Faz, as far as I'm aware, isn't a songwriter. But what we used to do, as well as have songwriter sessions, we would do something called Share the Air, and we would let people who run other nights and other things elsewhere come and play, tell us about them. And Faz, started at Acoustic Bliss, playing with us when he was Butter Boy, and now look at him. And so this is him. Obviously the video is him, but Monday nights, Crumbs and Cocktails, which bizarrely used to be the firehouse for us, and he runs a Monday night quiz and karaoke every Monday there, and he's some guy. So thank you very much. Now I was going to move seamlessly into my next video, but I didn't. I should have done, but it's my own fault for not. So shall we move seamlessly into it now? If I can seamlessly. Yeah, go on.
You started out wanting my body and I didn't mind, 'cause we liked each other and it also helped to pass the time. But everybody dreams of one. Now I want you, not just for fun. But if you've got no love to give, don't give it here. But if you've got no love to give, baby, don't give it here. I wanted you to be my lover, I would be your friend, and we could be just who we wanted and not pretend. Well, if there's anything I can do, I wanna do it. And if I had no love to give, wouldn't give it to you. No, if I had no love to give, I wouldn't give it to you. told someone I was the hurting kind. And now they planted that seed and it's growing there in your mind. Well, if you're looking for a permanent mate, just accept me as your fate. 'Cause if I had no love to give, wouldn't give it to you. If I had no love to give, wouldn't give it to you. I had no love to give, wouldn't give it to you. Wouldn't give it to you.
Sorry about that. Got no words. Do you know what? Didn't make me cry, but what a thing. Got no love. I'll give it to you. It is moving, isn't it? That was TV, and it stunned me into silence. Now, if I'm right, you tell me in the chat, you have made that. You made a different version of that. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. I was listening to all the words and the nuance. There was nuance in that. Thank you. And they've got no, and that one's called No Love Bliss. Oh, oh. Thank you though. I haven't quite finished with you yet. Do you know what? I actually got completely lost in listening to that. I was away with the fairies. So thank you. Right now, I've noticed time's shifting on, and so what I wanted to do this week was, like I say, celebrate as many of the sessions that happened in December, and give you a little pointer as to what stuff might be coming up soon. So let me just do a couple more sort of adverts. Is the wrong, I'm not advertising, but just to sort of let you know stuff that's happened, stuff that's going on. And I mean, perhaps I should perhaps now is the time to tell you one of our, I think this is the time to do it. So I had some really good news this week. I mean, it wasn't given to me specifically. It was, I'm trying to talk and do something at the same time. Clearly I can't. Right, here we go. So something really wonderful happened, really wonderful, in amongst all the other stuff. So leaving our crap at the door, as we do, I just wanted to note it and sort of dwell on it a little bit, because it is wonderful. So let me tell you that in 2000 and blah 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 16, this man came and did a session. He'd been a couple of times before, and actually there are pictures, Moira would back me up on this, of him at the Boroughfields Cafe bar. He came and played very early on, because he's a local lad. And anyway, so here's a little a small part of his session, and it is the delightful Lee McGilvray.
Well, he's Flew the Arrow. I don't know if you've seen that. Are you playing in Southampton tomorrow? Is that why So he's flying through to Southampton. We've got him just quickly, and then after Lee has played, we're going to do something special. All right, we're going to make a presentation, and It'll be exciting. So anyway, this is Lou.
Yeah, just a little bit louder than the one on Hey, it's good to be here. It's hard to kind of follow a band, man, that were vibing well. It's almost got End of Days. Of the sun and the moon and the earth, time has been counting since the day of my birth. All these living memories are a fiction of time, and I shall simply root that I'll take back what is mine, and hopefully I will witness anything. So long the stars have not faded from our gaze. It's hard to imagine there will come a time when all this life just won't exist, and I'll be running down the line. Endlessly every day will turn to night, and the world will keep turning despite the lack of faith and the wonders I know. Most people are too blind to see their mind is not their own. Yeah, their mind, oh, it's not their own. Oh, it's not their own. It's not their own. And endlessly every day will turn to night, and the world will keep turning despite the lack of faith and the wonders I know. Most people are too blind to see that their mind is not their own. Thank you. It's called You Can't Be Nothing.
Now I'm pausing it there because we have a bit of a smoke burst. You saw a bit of Wolfie, and but that was Lee McGilvray, and that was 2016, and obviously time has passed, but this week, well, before this week, he was nominated for an award, and I was so chuffed when I saw this, and so I have swiped this to show you.
Came here from here to Glasgow 10 years ago to do my own music. 5 years ago I started running some intimate concerts for the audience and for the artists. I never thought I'd be standing here with you all now.
So he won an award at the traditional music.
I'm not entirely clear what the name of the award that he won, but he won for his Gathering South sessions. Now I've mentioned them before, and I've played a couple of really beautiful videos of his, and I can't tell you how pleased I am for him. He's put a lot of effort and time into making something really beautiful happen in Glasgow. There are films, you can look things up online, but he's grown his night that was, you know, sort of basically in a lounge, somebody's lounge, and he's grown it, and he won an award for his support for music and the actual night. You know, the Gathering South sessions are wonderful, and I hadn't realised how much he was supporting and encouraging traditional music. Sort of some of it's modern folk, but it's, you know, it's a tradition. Things evolve, don't they? So I'm just going to play you a little bit of this. This video is quite long, but I wanted to play it for you because it just sort of, it's really heartwarming, and this was made a couple of years ago, but this is why he won. Okay.
Hello gatherers, Lee McGilvery here. Some of you may know me as Flew the Arrow, and some as the creator of Gathering South Sessions. For those of you who aren't acquainted with these sessions, I've been hosting a series of folk and traditional music orientated house concerts around the heart of Glasgow Southside since the winter of 2018. I've hosted 21 sessions since then, till our last session back in February 2020. I've had the absolute pleasure of inviting nearly 100 sensational and unique acts and artists from Scotland and beyond to come and perform in some rather cosy and welcoming homes around Southside, with over 150 music videos now in our archive. Besides my own musical journey, organising these events has become a very fulfilling passion of mine, and I'm so proud of how far it's come. My vision is to create a community of listeners and acoustic music lovers by creating environments where the music can truly be shared, heard and appreciated. Music has been passed on this way for thousands of years, and so I feel it's our solemn duty to pass on the torchlight in such a way. Now we find ourselves in 2021, and the circumstances we all share the world over, and I seek to evolve with the times by creating this virtual, exclusive live series as Gathering South goes west. We're teaming up with esteemed roots enthusiast and one-man powerhouse Chris Blackmore, creator of Holy Smokes Records, to bring you a series of exclusive live concerts, all filmed and recorded here in this incredible live room at the new and mighty Dystopia Studios based in Partick. We'll be releasing a full and exclusive live performance every month, right to the comfort of your very own home. During these times, music can be one of the most powerful vessels to help us through the darkest of days, and so I truly believe in getting this project off the ground for us all to immerse ourselves in the essence of live music once more, and to bring community together through the music. Came here from Ayr to Glasgow 10 years ago to do my own music. 5 years ago I started running some intimate concerts for the audience and for the artists. I never thought I'd be standing here with you all now. Came here from Ayr.
Sorry. So, Lee McGilvery, Flew the Arrow, well done, man. That is some achievement. It's something, because you have to put the time in. You've got to put the time in, the effort, and he's a nice man. He's a nice young man, as my mum would say, but he's a nice man, and he sincere, genuine, and so he's been able. You should check out Gathering South Sessions on Facebook and various places. I imagine they've got a YouTube channel as well. Some of the players that they've had are phenomenal. Bill, there's some fiddle players. And they tend to be younger generation coming through, and so all credit to him. So he didn't win this award just because he made it look nice, and he won this award for promoting, for his services to modern traditional music, if there's such a thing. So well done, Lee, and honestly I'm made up for him, I really am. So anyway, that's our good news. And And so I'm just realising the time, I don't know where the time goes. It started absolutely chucking it down here. So I've got a few things, just a few little things that I want to show you. Let me just, because I am about to, I can't stay up, can't stay out late tonight. My hat turns into a pumpkin. But there are a couple of people I just want to give mentions to that did sessions. Now, another person who I all cred to, has really worked so hard to get his music out there. Let me see if I had problems downloading downloading and uploading the actual session because it was really early on. It was 2006, but I've got some little clips, right? So I'm going to show you this next one. So is it this one? Let me just look. Let me just see if the audio is on. Off. Right, okay. No, it's on. I'm going to play you a little bit of this because another person that did a songwriting session was a guy called Gary Holland, who another young player back when we started, and he went away and he did other things, and then he came back when we started streaming at the pub, and sort of made himself get out there and play again, and then he put himself forward for a competition in Edinburgh at Holyrood, and I think he might have won that. But anyway, he onwards and upwards, you know, and he's really pushed himself, and he's had several bands, he's been in several incarnations, but he's the driving force and he's the writer. And so I'm going to play you a little bit now. This is his current band that he's had for a while. Is called Local Authority, and they've been getting lots of sort of quiet acclaim and articles written about them, and now I saw one that said that class them as a punk band. I don't think they're punk, but they're definitely indie, and it's band music, not acoustic. But come on, let's G up the positive.
Aye, all good. Still get a fine at the bus stop. You can keep it up. Let's get this moment started. The time is now. See, I'm nothing but a bad lover. Yes, a bad lover. Wasting too much of my time, done too much tasting of your sugar-coated lies. Are you able to read situations, walk away from it all and be patient? Big bad man, 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 big bad man.
Into my mind, I know if I ever lie, I'm a function.
So that was Local Authority, and yeah, Gary Holland and his band, and there's been a couple of other Blisses that have played in amongst that, and in amongst his different setups, you know, and it's great. I love to see how things evolve, and obviously most of these players are a lot younger than me and Mark, and so they've still got a lot of career ahead of them, and yeah, good on them. So that's actually their album was released or their EP was released in November there, and I've not been very good really at
promoting people that have, you know, got new things going on, because I hardly keep an eye on social media, and maybe that's something I should do more of, or get back to, because that was one of the points of Acoustic Bliss. So if you like that, or you know someone who would like that kind of music, then you know you've got to support live and local. You might have noticed one of the bits, little words, numbers, words and numbers on that said venue 38, and that's a really great new venue in Ayr. Well, it's been open a couple of years now, but it, you know, it's a place for full bands to play in it, sort of like a big club setting, and not working men's club style, but proper, you know, like going out kind of club. But they do lots of live music, and so again, you know, if you're in and around Ayr, or you know people that like bands rather than acoustic, then venue 38's the place. So honestly, well, we've got all sorts still. I'm not going to finish until I've given everybody a shout out that I meant to, right? And I know what I'm going to. I've got a few things that I want to finish. I'm not finishing just yet. I've just got a few things that I want to thing me, right? So if we're on that, right, let's oh yeah, okay, I know what I want to do. So there were almost too many. Well, I did mention them at the beginning, but there's too many for me to play something of everybody, and I really did want to celebrate some of the joys. Now my next act didn't come in December, but I just wanted to flag this up, because I would really, if you like what I'm about to play you, I want you to go to her Bandcamp, and I think it's Bandcamp or her SoundCloud, the advert will be on there, and I want you to buy this track, because it's breathtakingly beautiful, in my opinion, right? And what I've used, this is a little slideshow about the artist. It's got the first part is of the artist and some of the current work, and then the second part is things that are going on around here and with some of the people that you might know and recognise. It might move quite quickly, but obviously you can rewind and watch later. So yes, so let me introduce to you my lovely friend Belle Lungs, and yeah, and this track, it's I was lucky enough to get a preview, and it has now been released and recorded, mastered and all that. So this is cheating a little bit, but she please, if you can spare £1, go and buy it if you like it, because this goes round in my head all the time. So slideshow, interesting and upcoming things, but wait till you see. Helps if you put the video in the thing. Oh.
Now I'm pausing it there because there's all sorts of adverts, and actually it's such a beautiful song. So it's Lamplight by Bell Longs, and I think if I rewind, so Radiant Resonance made a film that there's films of her playing, but this is I'm gonna show it you. So if you liked that, please go to her, either her Facebook page, or if you go to her Facebook page, there's actually a post on there which tells you where to, it's got a link to her SoundCloud, whatever it is, but it's only, I think it's £1, and it's beautiful. She's a multi-instrumentalist. She's so brilliant, and let me just show you this picture. Now, she's got an acoustic guitar, but we wouldn't have had her play, do her Bell Long stuff at Acoustic Bliss, because she needs a lot of electric sockets. She's an experimental musician, and she makes sound. Beautiful singing voice, and but there's other things. She is, if you are in air, let me just put this back up. Oh, thank you, Ruth. We've missed you. So Ruth has put in the chat, it's Bandcamp, not Soundcamp. What am I like? God, sometimes I think I'm old. So it's Bell Longs, bandcamp.com, and if you look, obviously she's got other music there, but so she is running she's done work with Musicians Without Borders, and she does lots of workshops with children and young people and adults. She's done all sorts of really interesting things. She's got all sorts of really interesting instruments. She's taught herself to play the harp. Honestly, so if you're free, her last session, she's got a session on the 11th, and then on the 15th of January, and they're trying to, they've got these, anyway, just if you are interested, you'll have to rewind this and have a look, but please, there are so many amazing people, and she also put a post up that really got me thinking, because she was saying about how a lot of creative workshops are run with young people to try and inspire them to go into music or the creative arts, but she was saying it's actually really hard. It's really hard to make a living. It's really hard to actually earn money or have any regular work, and so yeah, like, we see what Lee was saying about supporting creative people and musicians, because it's what we're all part of it, and it's what people need, and anyway, blah blah blah, you know what I'm trying to say. So I've got a couple more that I want to squeeze in. All right, so in my adverts, there were other things. I snuck in some Christmas things, right? So the Dalrymple Ukulele Orchestra Duo, they're appearing at Air Guitar on Sunday the 17th of December with Holly Christmas. Who knew? And then there's also there's this, let me in fact, let me just, I'm going to play the last bit of this without the sound, actually. Sorry, it's a bit boring watching me do this, isn't it? But let's just go here. So that's Ellen's set list.
set list, gig list. Ellen up in Aberdeenshire. She's playing all over the place, and we like Ellen. Ellen, lovely, lovely, lovely. Here's another one for you. So if you're in Ayr on Sunday the 17th, that is the at the town hall. There's Ayr Choral Society are playing. There's all sorts of things going on. Then there's this. Symphony Orchestra, they've got a children's concert and an evening concert. You can look them up online. And then there's even the Glasgow Chamber Choir. Beautiful advert, but it didn't have anything. Doesn't say anything. So they're coming to Symington, and I can't remember exactly when. I can't remember, but it's sometime soon. Oh, that's right. So look them up. That was what I was saying. If you look up the I just realised you can't hear me when I'm showing you the thing. But anyway, there are places to look. If you put Ayrshire Music in, there's several groups online that showing what's going on. But I guess the same for local. So advert's nearly over. I have one more in a minute, but I'm gonna cut swiftly to this now. Something that I feel is very important to mention, that obviously as the festive season draws close, some of you will be possibly letting the odd drink pass your lips, and I just want you to know that it can be drink in moderation, drink and eat in moderation. You know who you are, because something about being intoxicated, there's something about it, isn't there? Oh my god, terrible segue.
It's so easy to lie back and let you start. Throw away all my misery. Close my head, open up my heart. Feeling good so easily. Your warm dark blood, it fills my veins. Everything becomes so smooth. Feeling no hurt, feeling no more pains. And the easiest is truth. Intoxication, work your remedy. Come take me over and set me free. Intoxication, work your remedy. You always knew who I wanna be. Flush my face with your invisible heat. Relax my body in sweet balm. Lay my mind before my feet. Let me sleep warm and calm. Like this I can't forget my past. All those promises ago. I know it will never last, and that's the only thing I know. Intoxication, work your remedy. Come take me over and set me free. Intoxication, work your remedy. You always know who I wanna be. In the morning when I see the day, when my head holds the world's sin, I'll remember you're so far away. If I stand up to begin, short step back to my clear green friend. Confess the morning sorrow and put off the sense of the end until tomorrow.
Well, we've done the full roller coaster, haven't we? Now, if you remember, I don't watch the videos when they come in because it's nice for me to have a surprise. And sometimes, wow, I might have played that earlier had I known, because it's quite wow. The feelings of a teenage girl. Wow. Oh. So, but I wasn't joking then. I wasn't joking about the intoxication. You all mind yourselves. Mind how you go. But thank you, TV. See, you've rearranged, haven't you? And I think you did them just acoustically before. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time and making the effort. All right. So I've got one last advert, excuse me, and then I've got two things that I have to play, and then we're done. Right. So my last advert for someone to check out is, and in my good news run after let's have some good news again, is someone who you'll have seen me play quite fairly frequently, and didn't do a songwriter session in this December, but actually was there at one of our holidays, I think. But this person has got and has an announcement to make about music, but I want to show you this and then tell you some more good news. All right. No. Do you sit there and will me to fuck up? Honestly, sometimes, excuse me, like dung.
Right, thank you very much, TV. I'm so sorry that I've screwed that up as well. Why? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. See, it's fingers and a mouse. It's a keypad. Don't like it. Anyway, it's all scripted. These errors are all scripted because you wouldn't like it if I didn't make any mistakes. Anyway, remember what I said before. This person. Watch this. I'll say more. You're freaking joking. Right, I think right, pour yourself another drink. We're going to be here 5 minutes longer than honestly. I'm quite tired. Is that an excuse? It doesn't make any difference, does it? All right then, my friends. This one, it's not very long. It's only a minute and a half or something. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna start again. All right. And this time we'll do it with sound. Okay. Here we go.
Hello there. There's only two types of people who have clicked on this video currently. Those of you who are hate watching, looking for me to give you the information that you so desperately want. You're going to be sorely disappointed by this video. And those of you who genuinely care about what the crack is with Melissa Kelly and the Smoking Crows. Well, I'm here to tell you, the past 3 years have been incredibly transformative for me, as I'm sure they have been for you as well. And after the year that shall not be named, I did make a point of going out into the world and finding new things to be excited by. One cannot make art if one does not fill their brain bucket with new things. Does that mean that the Smoking Crows are gone forever? No. What's happening with Melissa Kelly and the Smoking Crows? Well, I've been busy. I've been writing, I've been creating comedy shows, I've been performing musical theatre, I've been travelling the world. It's been a busy couple of years. But you will be glad to hear that in the new year I will be releasing new music, and they will join me again for performances in the future, as will my other band, the Satin Struts. And when I'm not doing music, I will be doing comedy and YouTube. If you haven't already, please go and check out my YouTube channel, which I've been slowly building over the past little while. In short, thank you so much to those of you who've reached out to find out what I've been up to and what's happening. And if you keep watching this page, including all my other socials, you will be able to see what's coming up. Also, if you could do me a close personal favour and head over to my new Spotify. If you type in Melissa Kelly on Spotify, you will get my brand spanking new page and all of the music that I have released over the past few years. Make sure to follow and listen, and you will be updated immediately when I release my new music. Until then, you can't get rid of me that easily. Tough shit, bitches. Mwah.
Right, I've lost the thing. So that was Melissa telling you what she's up to, and I just wanted to flag. I wanted to just get that because, oh, for fuck's sake, I've lost her. Hopefully, you saw her. Oh, honestly, I had it lined up and everything. You won't believe me, but her YouTube page thing. Right, if you look up Melissa Kelly, anyway, I think she had it on there. But one thing she's been doing recently, which is really refreshing, is she's been
watching metal, like thrash metal, heavy metal and thrash metal videos, and commenting on the singing from a technical point of view. It's really quite interesting. I'm not into thrash metal at all, but she's, because she's interested in what people do with their voices, you've got to go and look anyway, and she's doing really well with that. She's found a new niche, and because she knows what she's talking about when it comes to voices, the metalheads are actually, they've taken to her. So that's a bit of good fun. But she's doing all sorts of things, so check her out. And also, like I say, she's got her new, she said there, she's got her new page and on Spotify, and she's got all sorts of really wonderful music across time of her career so far, and a lot of original stuff. So please check her out. Okay, now I wanted to do all these things because obviously this is probably the last one of the year. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to squeeze one out at Christmas. I've said the word. I was going to try and avoid it. So but I'm not. I'm not saying anything really, because I feel like then it brings the end of the year on faster. So I needed to say all these things about the events and that. So 2 more things for you. Of course, what would we be without a bit of this in our lives?
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Chez BC. My name is James Bissett. You cry, "Is it?" And I say, "No, Bissett." I was recently asked to record some music for a funeral, and it got me to thinking, what sort of music will they play at my funeral? Once I was a boogie singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problem burning down the one night stand, but everything around me got to start to feeling so low. So I decided quickly, so I did, to disco down and check out the show. And there was dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, white. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die." I didn't understand it. I thought that they were out of their minds. How could I be so foolish to not see I was the one behind? But still I kept on fighting, losing every step of the way. I said I must go back there, so I did, and check to see if things still the same. And I was dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, white. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die." the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Thank you. My name's James Bissett. You cry, is it? And I say yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for putting up with me. Good night.
Yeah. Oh, do you know? I thought, oh my God, the title, because I didn't see it, was funeral. I thought, oh, I've done it. I'm going to finish on something that's going to make us miserable, but it didn't. Yes, play that funky music. Keep on playing that funky music, and just don't die. And thank you. You haven't had to put up with it. We haven't had to put up with you. I really appreciate it. And if I don't, I think I will try and do something before the end of the year. But thank you to all of you anyway for everything, always, ever. I'm gonna, before I play my very last thing, I've been saying, I said I've been miserable. Things haven't quite worked out how I planned. I might have said this to you before, but they really haven't. Some things have been a bit disappointing, more than a bit disappointing actually. And today I found out, I can't believe it, they're closing live stream down. And I mean, you might have noticed that some of the emblems of we actually were on live stream, but live stream is owned by Vimeo, and they haven't written to us. They've just a little banner that said, you know, by such and such a time, the live stream we're moving it, and you'll have to sort all your stuff out. So I actually had quite a moment earlier on, because I just thought, oh my God, it's like, just feel like you're getting on top of something, and then something else comes along that's just like, because it's a massive job. I don't know anymore, and it doesn't mean that, well, we won't lose it if we do something with it. But it's just like, oh, for God's sakes, they've even took away my ability to make slideshows without paying for some sort of thing. So I'm not happy with that, and it means all change. So, but some things don't change, and we're very glad that James Bissett is one of them. And thank you also to TV for, you know, all this year, you've kept at it, and you've sent us videos. Dun dun. And all of you. I mean, Tiff and George, you've made. I am gonna. I know I keep saying I'm gonna make playlists, but I am, because I did actually make one for William Sharkey. I made a playlist of amazing things for him, and I'm going to publish that soon. So, my last thing that I want to say tonight, she's not here in the chat because she's a busy woman, but I wanted to wish Mandy, our Mandy had a very big birthday 2 weeks ago, and a very big birthday that she really wanted to be at, and she was at her very big birthday, and she looked so brilliant and beautiful, and she played in the band, and it couldn't be better news to finish the year. So despite all my moaning and groaning and everything, and you know, hopefully most of tonight you've laughed at me, and apart from the odd low spot and a tiny little moan, and there's so much positiveness still in the Shire and still in us, and thank the universe that Mandy is still with us, and she's had something of a year. So Mandy, if you're watching, you know, we're sending you all our love, because you've done amazing. So that's what we're finishing with, and I want to wish you all seasonal something or others. I can't say it because it's far too early yet. It's far too early. But yeah, so if you haven't wished Mandy yay, you know, and well done, and thanks for being here, and thanks for everything that you do, and happy birthday, then get on Facebook at sometimes and do it. So we've got to finish, haven't we, with a bit of our Mandy. So time just flies. I will contact all of you, I promise. Anyway, thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in December at some point. All right then. Thank you for joining. I'm so nervous about stuffing this one up. Right.
Because when I was young, when I was a kid, there were very few women that played guitar at all. And to see 9 young women all playing and singing is something else, and that's all down to Mandy. So anyway, this is Mandy from Stranraer, big build-up. She's fantastic. And she's also in a band from Stranraer called Life with Riley, and they gig regularly and they go to Europe. Come on up, come on up. So anyway, I love Mandy. She's great.
I think I'm a bit tall, haven't I? I take my boots off. Sorry for the back. That's it. It's fine now. That was quite a build-up. It's very hard for a solo person to follow a band. Say this is live on the internet. I hope it's not Babe Station because they were turned off when they saw me. Oh, here comes the dry ice. Anyway, got a friend with me tonight, Anne, so I didn't know what to sing, so these 2 songs are her choice, okay? Sorry. So will you sing along with me, loudly? You're all disappearing into a hoggy phase.
is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quick when I knew that I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man. For whenever that leaves, so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out that's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I tried, oh my God, I try all the time in this institution, and I pray, oh my God, I pray every single day for a revolution. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out that's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey,
Thank you. Well, Mr. Hayes is clearing. So this is Anne's second choice. Actually, Canadian connection.
Paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $1.50 just as the air. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, farmer, put away your TDC now. You can sponsor all my albums and leave me the buds and the beats. Please, don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slide, and a big yellow taxi took away my old mind. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, paradise, put up a parking lot. Thank you.
Town of Air, Statue Square, Twa Dugs bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends past, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll. Play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. One dog, two dog, three dog, four dog, five dog, six dog, seven.
Bob singing Bob.
One dog, two dog, three dog, four dog, five dog, six dog, seven.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars,